HSK9, Radio Thailand World Service, broadcasting from Bangkok for listeners in Asia and the Pacific, the Middle East and Africa, Europe and America. It is now time for our broadcast in English for listeners in Europe.
Live from the Public Relations Department of the Royal Thai Government, this is the News Hour.
สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีครับ
Today is Saturday, May 24th, 2014, and this is Radio Thailand's Morning News Hour with me, Thanisa Chumpon.
And with me, Namo Vananupong.
Making the national headlines this morning. The coup makers have issued 21 orders on Thailand's TV poll so far, and the criminal court revoked bails of the PAD members involved in the seizure of airports in 2008 due to their roles in recent anti-government protests. It is now 7:02 a.m. in Bangkok, and these are the national news stories. The National Peace and Order Maintaining Council, or NPOMC, has issued 21 orders on Thailand's TV pools so far, including the imposition of a nationwide curfew and a temporary suspension of the 2007 Constitution. The army announced the seizure of power at 4:30 p.m. on Thursday. More than 100 politicians, including caretaker PM Niwat Thamrong Bunsongpaisan and former Prime Minister Yingluck Shinawatra, have been summoned to report to the military. Failure to comply would result in an arrest. All TV and radio stations have been taken off the air and have been instructed to air content of Army-run Channel 5 TV instead. The Constitution has also been repealed with the exception of Section 2 mandating a democratic form of government with His Majesty the King as the head of state. The Senate, courts, and other independent organizations are told to perform their duties as usual. However, schools, colleges, and universities have been ordered closed for 3 days from yesterday. Social media users were warned against posting any messages that might lead to social conflict. Any suspected violations will result in the posters being summoned for further questioning.
The criminal court has ordered cancellation of bails granted to 3 former members of the People's Alliance for Democracy, or the PAD.
Government officials to report to the coup makers at the Army Club on Ripawadi Rangsit Road, including 26 provincial governors in the 1st Army area, permanent secretaries, directors general, and leaders of independent organizations.
The National Broadcasting and Telecommunications Commission, or the NBTC, held a meeting with Internet Service Providers, or ISPs, to ensure that the dissemination of information online abides by guidelines mandated by the National Peace and Order Maintaining Council, or the NPOMC. In its 17th announcement, the NPOMC says that ISPs are required to monitor information posted online and to block posts that may undermine the stability and security of the country. As part of the order, the service providers were summoned to the NBTC building yesterday morning. 76 out of 108 service providers attended the meeting held by NBTC executives and Army personnel. The Internet service providers admitted that due to